Right. It's quite challenging audience, right? How old are you? How old are you? 6. How old are you? There, yes.
42.
42. 6 to 42. Okay. Let's see. Before we begin, let us take a moment to bring our hands together in veneration. Our perfect teacher, he is the father, he is the mother of loving kindness and compassion. He understood the reality of the world. He uttered the dharma that explains everything, the theory of everything. What is the underlying mechanism of this world? He is the unfathomable, unvanquished teacher, master, guidance. Having that in our minds, let us bring our hands together in veneration, the Supreme Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Okay. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, from here onwards, you have to do something with me. Not only listening. When I look at them, don't think that I'm not looking at you. When I look at you, don't think that the Swaminathan is not saying anything to us. I'll try to put my words, put my feelings into words that suits for you guys, at the same time for you guys. It's so funny, ladies and gentlemen. In Australia, I haven't had this experience because when I came to UK, now we have to preach in Singlish. Not in Sinhala, not in English, but in Singlish. You know why? When we preach, the audience can understand. There are people who can only understand English. There are people who can only understand Sinhala. So in this kind of situation, we put together remixed Dhamma talks. Right? So we have conducted something like that. So those couple of days that I was in Leicester, I think 3 or 4 days, every day there was people who can only understand English, and there are people who can only understand Sinhala. So we preached mixed language talks. So today, now we have to talk what? In English. But this audience, it should be what? Mix? It will be English, but this audience is mixed. From 6 to 60s. Okay? Let's see how it goes. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you are listening to the Dhamma, don't think that you are learning something from the teacher. When you go to school, you learn things from the teacher, isn't it? When you come to the monastery, or when you come to our monastery that I resides, I came from a wonderland. Wonderland for you all. You don't know that wonderland is there. So when you come to this kind of situation to listen to the Dhamma, Don't think that I'm preaching, I'm telling you something that I know. This is not something I learned from my teacher, ladies and gentlemen. Each and every word that I will utter from here onwards, these are my understanding. This is how I feel. This is how I see the world. This how can see. Okay? So that means this in between these words, I have some understanding that I didn't understand before. I was not aware about that before. Just 5 years ago, I wasn't aware about this. Throughout my journey with my teacher, actually teachers, we gained this understanding, we gained the wisdom. Who is the fountain of this wisdom? He is the one. When we go back to my teachers, who is the father? That one. That's why we offered flowers, that's why we offered oil lamps, and I worshipped. Before I start this session, I worshipped Lord Buddha. It's because, ladies and gentlemen, our mind doesn't know what's going on in our mind. Do you have a mind or not? Welcome, then you are a human being. Thank God. Do you have a mind? Do you have a mind to mind? Not mining, it's minding. Mind means what? Consciousness. Feelings. Do you feel things? Can you see me? Hello? Yes. You know, these feelings, these thoughts, feelings that arise within your minds. Do you know how it comes, how it appears? Do you have any idea what happens within you? When I clap, can you hear that? Yes. When I clap, you can hear this, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, even though we learn science from our class teachers, whatever the teachers in the science from the school, the science that Buddha has uttered is completely, I can't say completely different, but that's the same thing, but in a different angle. Just have to realize, when you realize that, ladies and gentlemen, all the suffering, all the mental torment, pressure, cravings you have, you know, negative emotions, you cry, right? When you don't feel comfortable, you cry. You ask the things from your mom and dad, don't you? You annoy them. Sometimes mom and dad also annoy you, right? Exactly. They annoy you, you annoy them. Who is correct? You know what? It's something like, which one is correct? Driving from left hand or driving from right hand? Which one is right one? Which one is the correct one? Correct way? There's no difference, ladies and gentlemen. Some countries say what? Okay, we have to drive from right hand side driving. You know that the ways are different. So that's something like that. There's no difference between you and you. Don't think your parents are mature than you and you are very childish or children's. I don't see like that. Even though your parents are mature, they are like children. You guys are playing with building blocks, your parents are playing with bricks. Isn't it? Are you paying a mortgage? Okay. You guys play with, have you played Monopoly? Huh? Oh, That is the real monopoly that they play. Don't worry, there's no difference between you and you. Actually, I was wondering, there's no children, there's no elders. That was my misunderstanding. Everybody is suffering. Do you feel pain? Do you suffer? Do you feel fear, anger, annoyance? You hate someone? You hate people? You don't like some people? You like some people? Some people, some friends, you're okay with them. Some friends, not okay. Ask from your mom and dad, they also have that kind of situations. That means, even though you are matured, you are not matured enough to understand the reality of the world as it is. Then good luck to yourself, because you are associating your parents as well. I am not insulting, don't think I am insulting. I am trying to find a good place in between you guys. Common ground. We all have common ground, ladies and gentlemen. We don't know who we are. If I ask you who you are, you have no idea who you are. You have no idea who you are. I am not asking about your name. Those days I was like this, and I was like, I passed your age when I was like this. One of my parents, or my uncles and aunts, they come to me, "Oh Puta, what would you like to become? Who would you like to be?" People say, "Okay, my ambition is to become a scientist." I said, okay, yes, I want to become a scientist. Some people say, "I wanted to become a doctor. I want to become an engineer, I want to become an aeroplane, aircraft, whatever, the pilot." Those days, remember? People who are at the back. You achieved those dreams. You achieved those dreams, ladies and gentlemen, but at the same time you are still suffering. Even though you achieve those dreams, you are still suffering. You have the mental torment, you still have the mental pain, mental pressure. You don't know what's going on. You just play blindly. You just play the game blindly. You're also playing the games. You play? You play, right? Play games? Yes. That's the problem here. We need to find a solution. If you can't find a solution right now, when are you going to find a solution? Ladies and gentlemen, you are born to a prison for your mind. You don't know who you are. You don't know what's going on within you. You have no idea how to come out of it. You can't taste, you can't smell, taste, touch that you are in a prison. He found the key. He found the key to unlock that prison. But the irony of that key is, he can't unlock for yourself. I can hand over that key to you. You have to unlock from yourself from your side, because the lock hole, keyhole, whatever the keyhole is where? Not in my side, it's with your side. If you want to feel happy always, do you feel happy always, or sometimes happy, sometimes sad? Sometimes okay, sometimes not okay. Sometimes okay. Sometimes your face like this. Sometimes your face like this. Your mission is to convert this to this. Since you were born, your mission is converting this to this. Isn't it? Young people, what you are doing? You are trying to convert this to this. But this is like your trip switch. When it got spark, right? What happened? Even though you put it on, it will come back to this. That's why you do something. You do something to come out of this. When you are doing an action, when you are doing something to come out of this, you feel some satisfaction. You feel a relief. You feel some aha moments. You feel a relief. Phew. But then after some time, what happens? Am I talking about your life or am I talking about somebody else's life? Can you apply it to yourself? Are you always happy or you have this switching? How about you guys? This switch, you can't keep it on. The moment you feel this, the next moment what happened? You are here. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, when you wanted to come to, you were in Sri Lanka. You came here for better life. Even though you send your children to a best school in the UK, can you stay with happy? Can you think, okay, my kid is safe? No. Now you are afraid of what they will be exposed to. That's so funny. I had a friend back then. I loved him a lot. He was my kindergarten friend, and from grade 1 to grade 5 he was with me. I went to Royal College in Colombo, and then that friend and their mum and their dad, they migrated to UK at grade 6 or something. I remember he told me that he's going to, because of the education system not good here in Sri Lanka, so we want to give them good education. That was their parents' argument. And when he came here, so after 17 years I met him. 17 years? Yes. Something. 17, 19, 20 years I met him, and he told me his story. He was exposed to a lot worse environment. Even his parents don't know that. And still they don't know. That's why you have to be very careful about your life. You were born with a gift of dharma. That's why you are here. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew and Anne, they don't get this point of views. You got this point of views because of you associate your father and mother, your grandmother, your grandfather, whoever who taught to you. They told about the Hayahatara, 6 and 4. What are the 6 and 4 things? Four heavens, 6 heavens and 4 hells. So they are afraid of doing those bad karma because they know that what you do, what you give is what you get. Andrew and Anne, they don't know about that. That's why they go fishing. Do you love fishing? Killing animals? You can enjoy. You can get that drushti, you can get that point of view from those people easily. They don't know about this. It's fine. After you pass away, If there's nothing, that's fine. But the thing is, you can think like that, ladies and gentlemen. Even though you think like that, that's not the truth. The truth is something different. Behind the curtain, something happens. You have to unveil the reality. It's like the very old days, like 400 years ago. Nobody believes that there are microorganisms. Do you know microorganisms? Single-cell animals, small ones. Nobody believed that there are microorganisms 400 years ago. 400 years ago, they don't believe that the microorganisms exist. After scientists invented the microscope, they started to observe, okay, there are microorganisms. After that, they start to believe, okay, there are microorganisms. Okay, before then, people didn't believe. Even though people didn't believe, there were microorganisms before 400 years. It's like this, ladies and gentlemen. You might don't know this. Newton found out the gravity, the theory of gravity, law of gravity. Newton found out he explained the theory of gravity. Before Newton explains the theory of gravity, do you think that theory of gravity wasn't there? Gravity was there. That phenomenon was there. He explained it. Something like that. You can believe whatever you want to believe. You can go blind and you say, I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. Fears don't come to me. Suffering don't come to me. You can worship the Buddha and you can wish that suffering don't come to me. Fear don't come to me. No, ladies and gentlemen, that's not going to work. You know how you experience. You know what you have experienced in your life. I'm talking to your hearts and minds, ladies and gentlemen. You have to think this. Think about this. I have a lot more things to share with you. I have a science to share with you. Do you like science? Let's do an experiment, okay? Huh? Because I wanted to share something with you, ladies and gentlemen, the profound wisdom, profound dharma that I received from my teachers. That's why I'm really honored to have you all here in front of me, because I know that there will be somebody in this venue that he or she would take this dhamma and he or she will propagate this message to the next generation. You know, as a Buddhist, as a person who born in Sri Lanka, who had this deed from the ancestors, you have this. You have this wisdom. Right? You own this wisdom, ladies and gentlemen. You were born with this wisdom. That is something gifted from your ancestors. You know, those days I was actually thinking, why Sri Lanka is always developing country. It never get developed. You can't develop Sri Lanka. You know why? Sri Lanka can't develop. Don't worry, it will develop with the Dhamma. This is where the Dhamma is there. This is where the profound understanding, wisdom is there, ladies and gentlemen. We don't need airplanes. We don't need any new inventions, because we were satisfied with what we had. We satisfied with what we had. That's why you can see huge Buddha statues, huge pagodas. That's because of the wisdom that they had. Don't think that you worship the Buddha. When you worship the Buddha, Buddha statue, you are not worshipping the Buddha statue. You are worshipping the truth. You are worshipping the reality. You are worshipping the profound understanding that Buddha understood from the nature, about the nature. Shall I ask you a question? Is this nature? Is this nature? Natural? How about that flower? Natural? Ladies and gentlemen who are seated in the back, this is natural or artificial? How about flower? Natural? Natural flower? I hope that is natural, okay. This is artificial, isn't it? The very reason that you think in this way, that is the reason you are suffering, ladies and gentlemen. This is wrong. Oh my God, what the hell is that? The way that you think that this is not natural, that is natural, this is artificial, this is man-made, and that is nature-made. The very fact that you think in that way, that is the reason you are suffering. That's the reason that you feel fear, grief, anger. It's because you don't perceive the world as it is. You don't see the world as it is. That's why I told you, I'm not talking about something a lesson, something a theory. Something theory, theory, knowledge. I'm not talking about a knowledge. I'm talking about an understanding, a realization. That has to happen within yourself because you are listening to the Dhamma. You know, you have been coming through many births, finding this truth. This is our last chance. Don't worry. This is the only chance you have, ladies and gentlemen. If you lose this chance, if you lost this chance right now, this chance, you can't understand it anymore. You can't. You won't. There's a nice Sanskrit sloka, Durlabham trayame vaitat devanugraha hetukam manushyatam mumukshatam mahapurusha samshaya. I can see that you have two qualities stated in that sloka. In that sloka it says, there are three rare gifts that one could gain from because of the Devanugraha Hetukam, because of the deities. That means, deities, ladies and gentlemen, because of the good merit that you have done. There are three qualities that you will born with. That is Manushyatam. That means humanity. Are you all humans? Manushyatam. Mumukshatam. You want to liberate yourself. You need to have some idea that you are wrong, something wrong in this world. You need to find the truth. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, you came here. That's why you sat in front of me. Isn't it? You want to learn the Dhamma. You want to learn the truth. Sitting here and asking, Swami Nasa, can you please tell me what's going on with me? I can see that you have that. Manushyatam mumukshatam mahapurusha samshaya. What does that mean? An ability to follow a teacher. An ability to follow a footstep of a teacher. That is something rare. I don't know whether you have that quality or not. You should have that quality. If you have that quality, then you will win this game. Can you follow a teacher as he says so? Or you will take the driving steering wheel for your steering wheel. Like that. I mean, can you do what teacher asks you to do, or you know something that you have to do? Most of the time, children are capable of doing that. When you grow older and older and older, I know my life. I know how to behave. I know everything. These are the things, because of the egoistic characteristic, ego that develops within the mind, that you are not ready to listen to a teacher, ladies and gentlemen, you are not ready to follow a teacher. That is the most problem. That is the problem that you have. That might be the problem. Even though this is those days, in 2016, 2018, I first listened to this Dhamma from my teacher. I still remember that day. I was in Australia doing a PhD with my wife back then. In biochemistry and biophysics. This is completely opposite that I'm doing, okay, don't worry. But I'm going to do some chemistry today. When I first listened to my teacher, I didn't feel, okay, I know better than him. What I felt is, I don't know anything. Dear sir, please show me the path. Please show me, what should I do? I know that you guys are suffering. I know that you have mental pain. I know that you are intolerable. Sometimes you go over the moon, sometimes you go over the threshold limit. Isn't it? The moment you go over the moon, you are like this. When you go over the threshold limit, you are like this. Actually, not like this. Sorry, other way. You are like this. We can see your teeth. You get angry. When you are hungry, you are angry, isn't it? Also, when you are angry, you are hungry. You are hungry for Dhamma. But the thing is, when you are angry, you are not getting the Dhamma. What you are doing is, instead of getting the Dhamma, you are taking an action to get rid of the anger. The action that you perform to get rid of the anger, actually, this is very vicious cycle. The action that you are taking to, get rid of the anger, get rid of the suffering, creates the next moment suffering. When you want something, are you okay or are you not okay? How about your mind? Do you feel relaxed or do you feel stressed? When you desperately wanted something, when you are waiting for something to delivered that you wanted, you ordered from Facebook or Amazon or something, and you are waiting for that. The waiting game starts after you put the order, remember? What happened to you? You are checking the email. Sometimes you thank mom and dad of delivery drivers as well, right? Sometimes. When you are hungry, you order. Do you have Deliveroo here? Yes. This is the mother country of delivery, right? Uber Eats, likewise those companies. When you order things, then you're thanking for the delivery driver, right? Are you thanking, or are you, when he delayed, if it get delayed, what happens? Now you can see what happens. Do you have this experience, or only I had this experience? I lived your life, Just 2 years ago, I was like you. I was having a wonderful life like you. Wonderful life in a wonderland, like in Alice in Wonderland. I can't understand, I can't imagine the value of the Buddha, ladies and gentlemen. Buddha is the Buddha. Oh my God. He created this sasana. He established this asana. He created this robe. Later I found that I sacrificed my suffering. I didn't sacrifice anything. So you feel that, okay, somebody having a PhD, having, I did even a postdoctoral fellowship. I had a grant. My research career, almost 7 years, 8 years. Yes, I have published more than 35 papers, research articles for 7 years. 9 years, sorry. I was target oriented. The more I achieved, more vexation, more pressure. Don't worry. When you pass an exam, here you go, next thing. Do you find like that? Huh? When you pass something, then what happened? Next thing comes. Next thing comes. My supervisor is always asking, what's next? It's goat and the carrot. You never achieved anything. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, when you go away, when you pass away, you don't even take tuppence worth of thing out of this world. Today I visited an aged care home. I was actually there full day helping the staff members. Oh my God, I really love them. I can't imagine they are seeing this. They are seeing what is going to happen to them in future, but they don't feel the gravity of it. That is how delusion in this world. You are living with the delusion. You are living deludedly. Delusion. Are you planning to go to an aged care home in future? No. Then what is your plan? I know. Duwa, Pute, you know what you have to do? Study well, get good education, then marry, do a job, have kids, buy a house, buy a second house, and remortgage the first house and second and buy another house. At the end of the day, you can sell all these houses and get ample amount of money and pay aged care home bill, and you can go there. Don't you think that there's something wrong in this life? Are you born to this? I mean, you have been doing this for ages, ladies and gentlemen. This is not the only life that you are practicing this. I can't imagine how you're doing without thinking of this. Doesn't matter, because I also did the same thing. Don't worry. Nobody showed me. Nobody told me. This is like snake and ladder game. Have you played snake and ladder game? With the dices? There are big snakes, big ladders. This game, at the 100 box, there's a huge snake that reset to the 0. You never stop the game. You can't stop the game because you will be in the 0. Then you think, okay, let's start from the clean slate. I want you to be truth seekers. I want you to be truth seekers of your life, ladies and gentlemen, not about the truth seekers of the outside. I want you to think about your life, think about your future. You're going to die as well. Don't worry. Don't think that I will pass away. I have now 80 years to go. Don't think. Don't think like that. I remember the nursery rhyme. Que sera sera, que sera sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera sera. Have you seen that song? Huh? That's the song that you are playing. You don't know what's going to happen to the next moment. In the next moment, you just play. The funny thing, ladies and gentlemen, when we were small, we were watching movies. Disney movies, fairy tales. Those days I watched Gembi Kumara Katha. Remember? Huh? Frog Prince. Huh? I don't know the name for that. Frog Prince? Huh. Have you watched Frozen? Let it go, let it go. Huh? Huh? At the end of the end of the movie, they say they live happily ever after. Have you found that life? Happily ever after for you guys? Are you live happily ever after or to be happy? Ask from your parents, are they happy? Then ask from them, then ask them, show us how to become how to get the ultimate happiness. After this sermon, now you will get a lot of questions, okay? I am re-engineering these young minds because these are good minds that I can re-engineer. You guys are in the UK minds now. UK minds, high minds. High minds are really hard to bring down. You have to come down, not calm down. When you are agitated, there are a lot of methods to calm down. You can do meditation, you can do breathing exercises, you can do counting from 1 to 10, 10 to 1. But problem didn't solve, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing happened to me. Those days I still remember, back then I was so addicted to coffee, cappuccino. I drank 4 or 5 cappuccino per day. Thanks to my teachers, thanks to my good teachers who found this profound dhamma, I don't have it anymore. I don't want different things to do for my happiness. I don't want anything to do for my happiness. Because I know happiness can't come. Happiness cannot come with this pen. Happiness cannot come with the cappuccino. I know happiness is not there in the movie. So I don't want to watch a movie. I'm not craving for things, ladies and gentlemen. Do you want to experience my happiness? Happiness I feel. I can speak to you 100%. I can give you 100% maximum. Am I look like very tired today? No, right? Yesterday actually I slept around 4 a.m. in the morning. Woke up at 6 a.m. Only 2 hours we slept. And then we drove from Leicester to Readings. The full day workshop in that aged care home. And then now here. Then today afternoon then we have to drive back there. And then Grantham. I work fingers to the bone, not because I want, ladies and gentlemen. This is my duty that I receive from my Lord Buddha. We are investing our time maximum to give this Dhamma to these humans. Because I know one thing, ladies and gentlemen, as a Buddhist, we have this duty, responsibility to transcend, to transfer this Dhamma to the next generation, ladies and gentlemen. If we cannot do that, if we fail to do that, ladies and gentlemen, then we have to wait until another Buddha to come. We all have to wait. I'm not talking about something very simple thing, ladies and gentlemen. You have that duties as well. You have that duty not to earn pounds. You know pound? GBP. I was earning AUD. You are earning GBP. Shall I ask you a question? When you work, in your company that you work, you get paid, right? You get paid for things that you do. You work for 1 hour, then you get how many pounds? 50 pounds? That's too much, sir. Okay, let's say you earn 50 pounds. Huh? Can you give that pounds, 50 pounds, and ask that 1 hour from your company? Boss, I'll give my pounds, 50 pounds that you paid me. Can you give me that 1 hour? Can we exchange back? Then it's not a fair deal, ladies and gentlemen, what you are doing. You're wasting your valuable human life for nothing. This is how I see the world, ladies and gentlemen. Don't think that I'm insulting you guys. This is how I see the world. There's something wrong here. That's why you feel angry. That's why you feel suffering. You can't see as it is. You can't see as it is. You can't perceive the way that what exists in here. When you understand what Lord Buddha said, when you realize the Dhamma that Lord Buddha said, that realization brings you happiness. That realization brings you inner peace. You know inner peace? Inner peace means what? Happy from where? Happy cow? Happy from where? From your heart. If you are happy, then you can give maximum to the society. If you are not happy, then you can't give yourself to the society. You can't work. Because you are suffering from your mind. Then you need things to do for yourself. Don't you? If you want to come out from this, if you want to come out from the suffering that you are undergoing, you need to understand the Buddha's wisdom. You have to do that. You have to align with the Buddha's wisdom. You have to realize what Buddha has uttered from his mouth. You know, Buddha has uttered paean of joys when he realized this, ladies and gentlemen. You can't imagine how much joy that he has experienced. On that moment he realized, oh my God. Oh crazy. Something like that. We can feel it slightly now. That's why we are going here and there. We are preaching, we preach this. Because this is something we practice, ladies and gentlemen. I practice. Around the clock I practice. And as a result of that, I don't feel suffering. I don't feel stress. I don't feel anxiety. I don't feel fear. I don't feel angry. I don't feel annoyed. Let's say you all decided to go out of this room when I was preaching. I will stop and I'll go as well. I don't feel anger. They invited me and they are not listening to me. You know, I don't have a wanting to preach Dhamma. I don't have a wanting means I don't suffer to preach Dhamma. This is how Dhamma liberated me from that suffering. I don't want you to listen to as well, because I know I can't see you. I know you can't see me. Huh? Can you see me? Yes? No, you can't see me. Can you see me? Yes? You can't see me. Let's see, huh? Do you want to understand that? I'll explain that you can't see me. You know, I am practicing the path even when I'm here. What I'm doing is I'm practicing the path. Practicing the path and preaching is not different thing. Practicing the path and driving, I'm not driving. Traveling is not a different thing. Even while traveling, we can practice. Even preach, we can practice. Even talking to you, we can practice. That is how profound the Buddha's path. This is something you have to understand. Shall I prove to you that you can't see me? Huh? Do you want to understand it? People who are seated in the back? Okay. Right now, this is the crazy switch, okay? Here I am introducing a switch. You are crazy, now you have come out from the craziness. It's like this, ladies and gentlemen. When does a crazy man come to self-realize that he is crazy? Yes, you can sit there. Shall I ask you a question? Come. When does a crazy man come to self-realize that you are crazy? He is crazy. Can he? Crazy man come to self-realize that he is crazy. Can it happen? Can it happen? No. He feels that is normal. He is normal. Go and ask from mental hospital, is there any crazy people here? You know, they will point, yes, there are 2 of them. Come. You can see there's lab coat people, they are crazy. Who are they pointed now? Doctors. Not crazy doctors, but doctors who is treating for crazy people. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I told you. You were born to a prison. You can't taste, smell, touch, think that you are born to a prison. From here onwards, I need your 110% attention, not 100%. Can you give that extra 10% as well? I'm not asking 100%, I'm asking 110%. Right? Let's try, huh? Young people, you can understand this. Listen, you can understand this. If you understand this, you won't be there, you will come with me. I came here to take either. If I can take, I will take. You know, if I can possess you, avesa, then I will take the control of you and I will bring you to the sasana. Then I will leave the avesa. Then he has to be there, no? To liberate yourself from suffering, ladies and gentlemen. Because I am enjoying this ride rather than this ride that I was enjoying. Actually, I was not enjoying. It was so annoying. Suffering. Every day, the mental vexation is maximum. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, you can't sit peacefully without doing anything. You know, go and sit on your couch and stay like this without doing anything. You can't. Either you will try to do something, either take your whatever the phone and dooms scrolling. Isn't it? Either you take your TV remote and what you do? Change the TV. You all are addicted to screens, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know that you are addicted to screens. Young people, you are addicted to screens. It's so funny. You are not addicted to screens. You are addicted to light rays. Let's see, huh? Even though you think that you are watching a TV, even though you think that you are watching a movie, you are not watching a movie. You are watching light rays. Yes. There's no Spider-Man in the TV to show you the Spider-Man, right? Do you think Spider-Man is inside the TV when you watch the Spider-Man? Because you don't know Gongale Godapanda. You only know Spider-Mans. You don't know Sariputta Maharatan Mahanse. You only know Spider-Mans. Because your heroes are Spider-Mans and Supermans and Batman and Man. Okama Man. There are great elders, Sariputta, great elders, Moggallana. These should be your heroes. These are my heroes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm enjoying their lives. I can feel what they have understood, what they have felt, what they have realized. Your duty is also that. To understand, to realize what they have uttered, what they have realized. Right. Are you ready to do the experiment? I'm going to prove you that you don't see me. You don't see either your father, you haven't seen either your mother, you haven't seen your house, you haven't seen anything, you haven't seen your car, you haven't seen your school teacher, you haven't seen even yourself. My goodness, what the hell is going to happen? Don't think I'm shouting, okay? Because I have a feeling that you might be hungry. If you are hungry, then there will be sleepiness. Hunger associates the sleepiness. If you sleep, then what will happen? Then I don't know how to preach Dhamma, how to put Dhamma to a mind who is sleeping. Because I can't preach Dhamma in the dreams. In your dreams, Dhamma means the truth, okay? If you don't know, Dhamma means the truth. In the Jesus Christ, in the Bible, Jesus Christ said what? In the Bible he said, truth will set you free. This is the truth. You can go and tell them as well, ladies and gentlemen. They don't know what's there in the Bible. We can explain everything from the Quran, explain everything from the Bible, everything in the Bhagavad Gita. Everywhere you have the profound wisdom of the Buddha. I don't feel a difference between Mahayana and Theravada, Hinayana, Vajrayana. Oh my God, no. Buddha's wisdom, the truth is the truth, ladies and gentlemen. Only one truth exists in this world. Truth can't be this truth and that truth, isn't it? Truth has to be one truth, isn't it? Are you ready to understand the truth? What is this? Snake and ladder. See? Even I can't see this. Don't think I am blind. You are blind. I'm going to prove you that you are blind. I'm going to prove you, even though you are awake, you are sleeping. At this moment as well. Huh? No, not with these eyes. Sleeping in the mind. Let's see, you will understand this. You can understand, in our monastery, there are people, there are young children who understand this even at their age of 5, 6. At our monastery, we have young girls from age 6. At our monastery, we have young boys from age 6. They reside in the monastery. They learn in the monastery. They learn chemistry, physics, maths, and all these languages, Cambridge syllabus, TOEFL, own everything, free of charge. Your moms are paying for you, right? Suffering to the maximum. I feel so sorry about you guys. You don't have to suffer. We have a solution. In our monastery, there are 250 children. We have a school. We preach dharma. We preach education. We teach them everything. Because our monks are well qualified. Our Anagarika Mahatmins are well qualified. They are well educated monks. My back then wife also there. She is the principal. She also has, our monastery school principal having a PhD. She has a PhD in analytical chemistry. I don't know what you are doing. Grade 10 science teacher, she also has a PhD. Imagine, PhD teacher teaching science for grade 10. Not only the science, but the profound wisdom from the Buddha. They also do the exam. They don't feel suffering. They don't feel anxiety. They don't feel stress when they're facing exams. We learn languages, ladies and gentlemen. We learn 17 languages in our monastery to give this profound understanding to the world. Can you guess how many people are there? 600 resides in the monastery. Daily visitors, 1,200. You should come there. This is the Mahasangha. Mahasangha is manifesting now. Have a determination in your life. You will end your life there. This is what I want to convey to you. I left Australia. It's not because I didn't have any bad thing in Australia. I was playing with money. Money. I had a company even, ladies and gentlemen. Event management. Wedding, videography, photography, while I am doing a postdoctoral fellowship. I was working with COVID-19 virus. Research. See, I told you, right? You feel, oh, he sacrificed a lot. No, I sacrificed my suffering. You will understand this. Let's see. Now this is the simple thing, okay? When it comes to very simple, you can easily understand, but don't think that you understood, okay? Right. What do you have here? Triangle. Triangle? Can you help me to touch the triangle? Am I touching the triangle or one side of the triangle? Yes. No, I want you to help me to touch the triangle.
Middle.
It's middle. I just want to try. I want to try touch the triangle because you said triangle is here, right? Then wait. Just a moment ago you said what? Triangle. Where is the triangle? Here. If there's a triangle, now please help me to find out the triangle. Now I am going to search it. Okay. I am researching the triangle. Okay. Loko ටිකක් කියන්න ඕනේ. Am I touching the triangle? Am I touching the triangle? Am I touching the triangle?
Yes.
This is one side. This is another side. This is another line. This is the middle. Where's the triangle here? I can't touch the triangle then. That's why I told you, you can't see the triangle. See, can you see the triangle now? You can see the triangle there, right? Button, now please help me to touch the triangle if there's a triangle. I only touch the sides. I just want to touch the triangle.
It's the sides.
It's only the sides.
It's a part of the triangle.
Yes, it's part of the triangle. I want to touch the triangle. You can't really touch it, can't you?
What if you make this a triangle really small that is the size of your finger and you just touch it?
Then you touch the dot. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, now I'm going to do something. Where's the 4?
Right there. You can't touch it. Nowhere.
Nowhere? Now the audience is now scattered with different opinions. Now there's no triangle, there's no 4, you can't touch it. You need to help me to find out the 4. Is this a 4?
No.
4?
Yeah.
4?
You're not touching it, it's the size. You can't.
Okay, I'll help you, right? Can you, what is there? 12. Where's the 12? Here.
No, you can't touch it.
Here. Where's the 12 then?
In the bed. No, there's one.
No, you said, what is here?
It's 1
1 and 2. Okay, then let me, 1. Can you touch the 1?
Yes.
You are touching the inks.
Yeah, you can't. It's ink, not bond. There is no one. Just one on a piece of white, which is plastic.
I am touching the whiteboard even.
There's ink on a white piece of plastic. Just this ink like a baby.
Okay. Shall I tell you a secret then? You didn't understand this even though, you won't understand that even though, right, you spend 60 years of life, you won't understand this. At your dying breath, you won't understand this. Now listen. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no triangle here. There are causes. 1, 2, 3. These are the causes that generate an effect, triangle effect in your mind. Who's telling that this is a triangle? You are telling the triangle, right? You guys are telling that this is a triangle. Where does that perception happens? Here or there? Here. When you focus on this side, can you focus on the other sides? No. When you focus on this side, can you focus on the other side? No. When you focus on this side, can you focus on the other side? No. That means when the consciousness happens within your mind, ladies and gentlemen, this consciousness pass away, this consciousness pass away, this consciousness pass away. Then you are collecting all those memories and then creating an effect or what? Triangle. You are the creator of the triangle. You know, here even these lines doesn't know that it's a triangle. Come. Do they know that it's a triangle? Do they have an agenda to be in triangle? You know, these pens, do they have an agenda to be in a triangle? No, we are the one who is telling that this is triangle. But the thing is, the triangle that you are saying, ladies and gentlemen, it's not happens in here. It happens within your mind. That is the effect that's been happening, that's creating within your mind. It's not, that is not something that exists here. This is not a triangle, this is not a triangle. This is also not the triangle. When it comes together like this, then what happens? It becomes a triangle. And now what is this? So triangle becomes Y. Oh, causes arrange and created the effect of triangle. Rearrange the causes that created the effect of what? Y. Four. No. It should be other way around. No. What is this?
Other way.
Yes. 4. You know, this pen doesn't know that it is creating a pen. 4. You know that polsambol, coconut chutney, that you eat? That is also not there. You can't touch a coconut sambol. Because when you are touching the coconut sambol, you are touching the coconut, not the sambol. Sambol is your perception. That means, ladies and gentlemen, this is the theory I wanted to convey to you. Causes are coming together that create an effect. That effect, you cannot find that effect from the outside world. You know cloud? Have you seen cloud? Cloud? Is there a cloud in the cloud? Have you flew before?
Yes. No.
Do you think that plane is hitting the cloud or it goes through the cloud? There's no cloud in a cloud, ladies and gentlemen, because cloud is what? Water vapor, condensed, aggregated water vapor that we can call what? Cloud. If they get aggregated more and more, then we can call it rain. Water, liquid. If it get aggregated more and more, then we can call it what? Ice. So that means there's no ice in ice, there's no water in water, there's no cloud in a cloud. All are water molecules.
Does that mean this chair is not a chair, it's just a piece of plastic molecule?
It's you got the understanding, young gentleman. Yes. Chair is not a chair. A chair? No, you can't find a chair. This is an arrangement of things. Arrangement create an effect. Burger is not a burger. It's an arrangement of stuff. You know, have you had burgers? Yes, of course, right? Every day. Huh? You know, you're eating what? What is that? You guys eat that? What is that? Huh? McDonald's, what you eat? Not the chips. Chips and now, so what is that?
Chicken nuggets.
Nuggets, yes. You know, there's no nugget in the nugget. Chicken and batter covered with the what is the crumbs, bread crumbs, and you call it what? Chicken nuggets. You can call it chicken nuggets, but ladies and gentlemen, there's no chicken nugget in the chicken nugget. That's the problem. There's no polsam bowl in the polsam bowl. There's no chicken nugget in the chicken nugget. These are mixture, these are arrangement of stuff that creates an effect in your mind that you can refer that whatever the effect with chicken nuggets. Name. You can give names. I'm not asking, I'm not talking about the naming them. You can give different names to the different effects. Okay, see. Shall we prove again? What is there? WHO. Who? Right? Okay. Who? Because WHO, World Health Organization. See? I didn't even mean that. You are creating so many stories out of nothing. You are a Katandarata. You know, story grandfather, storyteller, grandfather story. You know, WHO. Who? You have WHO here. There's no who here. Who is the effect that you feel? Your mind creates within yourself. Then what is this? Hiya. You know, same H is here, same O is here, same W is here. When you rearrange it, you feel what? How. But the thing is, there's no how in how, there's no who in who. It's in our mind. You can say that, okay? Next time, where's the pen?
In our mind.
In our mind. Parents, you are going to get the trouble, okay? Whatever that you have been perceiving so far, ladies and gentlemen, they are in your perception. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? Is there who here? No. Who is where? In your mind. What is there? WHO. Ink. And then you can say electrons, protons, neutrons, if you know that. At the end of the day, you can say these are energy. If you don't know that, don't worry. For the elders, this is the God that created you even. Okay, hands up those who have ate carrot. Have you had carrot today? Or yesterday? Day before yesterday? Carrots. When you eat carrot, right? You know, carrot become your hair. Yes. Carrot becomes your hair. When you eat carrot, there are keratin. Keratin is a protein. If you don't know, don't worry, right? That becomes your hair. How come carrot become your hair? You know, when you cut your hair and put to the carrot field, you know, when they grow the carrots, then what will happen? Your hair become carrot. What a shame on you. You are eating your hair then, isn't it? Think. In this world, there are no separate entities. Everywhere you can't find the same thing. That's why when you eat carrot, it grows hair. Hair is also what? Same energy that consists in the carrot. Carrot is not a carrot. Carrot is an arrangement of molecules. Hair is what? What happened? Let's say there are different types of molecules, they arrange in a particular way. Right? Let's say glycine, tyrosine, alanine, leucine, valine. This is the carrot. This is a protein, okay? Carrot contains proteins. Let's see. Okay, let's say this is chicken. Nuggets. Nuggets, you have this. When you eat nuggets, in your tummy, what they do? Enzymes. They break these bonds. They reshuffle it, and then they create what? This is the same thing, now different arrangement, like who and how. This is carrot, this is hair. Now tell me, what is there unique in the carrot? Unique, can you define a uniqueness in the carrot? No, because what there is also where? In the hair. Do you understand this? What there is also hair. Then what? Carrot is where? Hair is there. Even, I don't know whether doctors are in here in this room, even you become a doctor, you can't perceive in this way. Even for the doctors can't perceive in this way, because doctors also think what? Carrot is carrot. Potato is potato. Banana is banana. Banana can't be carrot. Carrot can't be bananas. Banana has a banana. Carrot has a carrot. But at the end of the day, there's no carrot. There's no banana. It's all just arrangement of energies. Do you like it? The way that I explained? Excellent. Thank you. When you drink water, it becomes your pee. You hate that, right? You don't like that. But this, okay. 99% in your that's water. Ladies and gentlemen, the way you have perceived so far is wrong. This world doesn't have any uniqueness. United Kingdom is not United Kingdom. Even though you think that you came from Sri Lanka, you landed to United Kingdom, this is a different country and other than the Sri Lanka. I don't feel that way, ladies and gentlemen. I can see same colors, sound, taste, smell, touch, thoughts. There's no difference in the United Kingdom and the kingdom. Supposed to be. Do you understand this? That's not different. Okay, let's see. I'm good at playing music, okay? Can you hear that sound?
Yes.
Is there a fun in there? Just a sound, okay? Agree? How about this? Do you feel like this? You're enjoying it, right? Shall I tell you a secret? This is same thing, mixed. Hey, what do you feel? Then you feel what? Ladies and gentlemen, all of them are arrangements. These are arrangements of sounds. They don't have that music. Whatever the songs that you have been listening so far is utter what? Arrangements. My goodness. You said that song is different to other songs, right? No, this is like carrot and kiss your hair. There's no difference. All are in the mind. Now get ready to turn you upside down, okay? I love this audience. I thought it will be a challenge, but it seems it's okay. Now, I'm not going to drink wine, don't worry, even though it's a wine bottle, wine glass. Is it wine glass? I don't know. So I asked them to, I asked our organizers to give me some alcohol. This is absolute vodka. 70%? Oh no, 40%? Vodka? This is vodka, okay? No, alcohol. Alcohol, right? What do you have here? Alcohol, okay? Why? Swami Nwanse is doing the wrong thing. No, I can mix alcohol, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to drink, don't worry. So what is here? What do you have here? Alcohol, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happened to you. When you were born, you just believe what they say so. No man, this is water. What is here? Water, this is still spring water. Aqua vale, whale. Okay? You can't believe whatever I say so, isn't it? Shall I tell you a story? When you were born, you met two people. Do you remember? Who were they? Amma and Tata. You 100% believed what they said. This is how you get into the trap. This is how you got into the trap. Because your mama and tata also in the trap. They were enjoying in the trap. And then they said what? Umbe katet pas pute, mage katet pas pute. Huh? I'm also eating soil, you're also eating soil. You also have to eat soil. See, this is the way. You can't explain now this in English. That's the problem you have, right? You can't even blame, you can't even shout at them because you don't know how to Gong wada karane pa miniho. Can you say that? No, they won't understand. Don't do stupid things. That doesn't sound like right. I don't feel that way. Not enough. Those days I remember my mom always say, can you repeat it in English? You can't do that. Tho is also you. Oba is also you. Okay, let's enjoy this. What do you have here? Not alcohol. See, you still believe. This is what happened to you. Distilled water. There are water molecules. You know water molecules? These are small atoms here. There are water molecules. How many water molecules? Millions of billions of water molecules. Agree? What do you have here? No, water molecules. Is there water molecules? See, you perceive in water. There's something there. No, molecules. Aggregation of what? Energy. Okay? Ready? Okay. Now I'm going to take the magic formula. No, it's a magic. See, there's a magic.
That's just food coloring.
Okay. Yes, it is food coloring. Now what do you have here? Nothing? Napkin? No. What do you have here? Water molecules and red color? Food coloring. Red color molecules. Agree? So ladies and gentlemen, now you have to agree with me. Or either you say something else, then I will agree with you. What are the ingredients here? Water molecules, red color molecules. Agree? Can you turn water red? Why people say yes and why people say no? Water is water. Red color molecules are red color molecules. Do you understand that? You can't turn water red even though you feel like that. You felt like I turned water to red? No, I didn't turn anything. This is water molecules and red molecules. Agree?
Yes.
Okay. Now what do you have here? Water molecules, blue molecules. What do you have here?
No, he's mixing it.
Yes, I'm going to mix, huh?
He's gonna make purple.
You need pink.
Purple.
That's why.
Okay.
You need pink.
What do you have here now?
Red molecules.
Red molecules. No, red and blue molecules with water molecules.
Wait.
Molecules and
What are the ingredients? Red molecules, blue molecules, water molecules. What can you see? Purple, dark red. Okay. Where's the dark red molecules?
Inside it.
Wait. No. You told me that you can see what? Dark red. Then there should be something here, dark red, isn't it? No. No. Agree? Okay. Then how did you say there's something here that red color molecules?
Because that's my color. It's white color.
That's unfair. Dark red is not here, but red is here. Blue is also here, but this color, no, it's not there. If I didn't show you mixing this and show you this, what would you say? Water molecules and purple color or whatever dark red color molecules are there. Now you have seen this, now you are in a confusion. What really exists here? Red color molecules, blue molecules, water molecules. There's a mixture of all these atoms, molecules. Then what you see actually, is it here or is it a creation in the mind? Okay, now I understand. Purple color molecules are creation in the mind, but red color molecules are here, isn't it? That's also creation in the mind. That means colors are creation in the mind. Then what color is this praying mat? No, you just before you claim that colors exist in the mind. I'm talking about these atoms. What is the color of these atoms? What are the colors? What is the color of these atoms? Brown? Wait. Earlier you told me colors exist in where? In the mind. Red color exists in where? In the mind. Purple color exists in where? In the mind. Then dark red color exists in where? What is the color of the praying mat then?
It's gray. In our brain. It's a color.
I'm talking about this.
Yeah. Oh no, let's stop there.
Ladies and gentlemen, shall I solve the puzzle? Listen. I'm going to solve this now. These atoms, they don't possess any color. They are colorless. What you see right now is the image, not the atoms. Image is creating in the mind. This outside world is colorless. This robe is not maroon color, ladies and gentlemen. This robe is colorless because of the light and the pigment here. And I, when comes together, these causes creating an effect in the mind. That is the maroon color. Try to understand this. There's no pol sambola, there's no coconut sambola in the coconut. Coconut, chili, salt, onion, when they mix together, that creates what? An effect of what? Pol sambola, coconut chutney, coconut sambola. That doesn't mean coconut is bringing the coconut sambola, right? It's a mixture. It's an effect. What you have experienced cannot find from the outside, ladies and gentlemen. Outside world is colorless. Your car, is it colorful or colorless? Your mom, is it colorless or colorful? Colorless. The clothes that you are wearing, is it colorful or colorless? Oh my God, what's the world that you were living? You know, this is the image that you experience. When you look at that, you know, ladies, come, listen. When you look at that, right, you get the colors that is being creating in the mind. That creates within the mind, that's what you perceive. Actually, the whole world is actually colorless. What is the color of this light? Light energy is not colorful. These are light rays, that's our energy, that's energy. Energy is colorless. Which electron is colorful? Electrons are not blue color, protons are not blue color, neutrons are not blue color. Then these are electrons, protons, neutrons, these are atoms. None of the atoms are blue color. These are pigments. The funny thing is, my PhD is in chemistry. After I spent 36 years of my life, I realized this world is colorless. Those days, we were learning ferrous sulfate is what? Potassium permanganate is what? Purple color. Potassium permanganate is not purple color. That is colorless. When potassium permanganate comes with the light and the eye, that creates what? Purple color in the mind. This is what you have been experiencing so far, ladies and gentlemen. Shall I prove to you that again? Now you are looking at me, right? If I shake like this, you will see that what? I am shaking, right? Okay? Agree? Now take your one hand, do this experiment, close this eye, right? And what you have to do, take the other finger, don't do until I show it. You just have to shake wiggle your eyeball. Don't rub it, just like this. Can you see that I am shaking?
Yeah, everybody shakes.
Everybody shakes, right? But nothing happens to the outside world. Outside world is there. I didn't shake, I didn't do anything. That means what you have been perceiving so far is not what exists in the outside world, ladies and gentlemen. This is the creation in the mind. Now tell me, have you seen me? I am colorless, but according to you, I am colorful, isn't it? Have you seen me? No. Have you seen your mama? No. Have you seen your dada? No. Have you seen your wife? No. Your wife is so beautiful, right? Because of the colors that you think that your wife is beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, the funny thing is, beauty comes because of the ignorance of color. Is what you have perceived so far is a creation within your mind. What a shame on you, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? People pay extra for colors in the car. When you buy cars, they pay extra for colors. Who created the color? It's in our mind. You are paying extra for what? To the company. This is like, you know what? You are paying extra for Seeni bunnies and Kimbula bunnies. Kimbula bunnies also what? Seeni bunnies. Seeni bunnies also what? Kimbula bunnies. You are light years away from the truth, ladies and gentlemen. You all are light years away from the truth. Colors. What is the color of this?
Nothing.
Colorless. See, when I ask you, you said blue. No. You know, in this room, now you can see the world as it is. Not from your eyes, but from your mind. But when I say Teruvan Saranai, thank you very much for listening, this switch will automatically put it back to the crazy mode. Then you will see colors everywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you need noble association. This is why you need noble association, ladies and gentlemen. Noble association creates wisdom within you. Then you won't fall for it. You won't fall for your own illusion. Ladies and gentlemen, your mind is an illusionist. That illusionist don't know that he is an illusionist. Because of that, he fall for his own illusion and get fall into that trap. That's what happened to you guys. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. You know what? You haven't seen me, I haven't seen you. Funny thing is, you haven't even heard my sound. Outside world is dead silent. You know, there are vibrations. Vibrations are not sound. When you cut open your brain, can you see vibration? Can you see sound is coming out from the brain? No, these are electric pulses. Electric pulses are not the sound. You feel sound, isn't it? Can you hear the sound? Okay. Is the sound that you hear is the same sound that you hear? No. That's why some people love, some people hate, even for my sound. That Swamin Wahanse is nice. No, I don't like his sound. Nothing with me. This is your own creation that you are talking about. Your red is not my red. Your blue is not my blue. Your purple color is not my purple color. Your green is not my green. We all are living alone. Now tell me, you recommend others, this is good, isn't it? Are you referring to the electrons, protons, neutrons, or are you referring to what you have seen? Can you share what you have seen with others? Then how can you recommend that thing? What a shame on you. Remember, you shared the experience. Did you have written reviews, Google reviews? You can't share that experience, ladies and gentlemen. People who had toothache, can you share that pain with others? No. Can you share your pain with your mom and dad? No. These are individual experiences. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, you have to understand this dharma to realize that you can't attach to this world, ladies and gentlemen. This world is utter a fraud. What you have seen so far is not there. What mind is searching for cannot be found from the outside, ladies and gentlemen. When mind realizes that as it is, the world, then mind there won't be any urgeness to find the same thing again and again, because you can't find the same thing again and again. When you understand this, you realize that you can't find the same thing again and again. That's the way to become a free man. That's the way to become a free person. That's the way to be a free gentleman and gentlewoman. Now tell me, what is the color of your house? My goodness. What is the color of the blue paint? What is the color of the red paint? Colorless. What is the color of an orange? My goodness. Did I change your world or? You know what? Buddha found this by his own. Buddha realizes this truth by his own. That's why we have to pay homage to the Buddha. That's why we have to respect him. Actually, we don't respect him, we respect this truth. The truth that sets you free. Your attachment arises within your mind because mind thinks what mind feels exists in the outside. That's why you go behind that thing. What a shame on you. I can extend this. Huh? Is there saltiness in the salt? Can you see salt? When you go and see, okay, show me, give me, answer me. What is the color of the salt? No, it's white. That's how you see, isn't it? I'm talking about the salt in the salt bottle, it's colorless. Then is there saltiness in the salt bottle? That's also what? Creation in the mind. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no receptors in the tongue to check chicken, to sense salt. What tongue is doing is sensing the shape of the molecules. Your tongue is sensing shapes of the molecules. That triggers the color, the taste effect in the mind. What you are sensing, what you're tasting is shapes. Your tongue doesn't know that you are sensing salt or you are sensing chicken. So have you eaten a pizza then? Don't know what you have eaten, because pizza doesn't have that color. Pizza doesn't have that what? Taste. All are creations in the mind. I'm not saying nothing is there. There are energy aggregations. These energy aggregations trigger sight, sound, taste, smell, touch in the mind. This is the machine that you are using right now. This is the awareness about your awareness. This is the awareness about your consciousness. This is the mindful awareness, not mindfulness. This is the awareness of what's being presented in the present moment. I decide, you report. No, I report, you decide. What to do? If you want to live in this world like this delusion, don't you think that you are living with a delusion? You are living with a delusion. You can't find what you want because you can't share what you have. How can you find then what you want? You can't share what you experience, then how can you find what you want? No. You can win, you can at the pinnacle of your career, ladies and gentlemen, still you are failed. You are a no man. Think deeply. So what is the color of me?
Colorless.
Colorless. These guys are so intelligent. You know what? This is a science. This is the science of the mind. This is the science of the perception. When you understand this, then you understand the Buddha Sasana. What is the Buddha Sasana? This is the profound wisdom that great elders, Arhatun Mahanses and Sariputta Maharatan Vahanse, the Buddha, they hold this. They understood this. Before I quit, before I turn this up again back to the normal, do you think this is normal? What a shame on you. Light years away from the truth. Magic is a magic until you know the logic of the magic. When you know the logic of the magic, magic can't be a magic anymore. If you have seen the outside world, then you know the logic behind it. If you can understand how you perceive things, then you know the logic of it. Then you won't fall for that magic. Still you can see the magic, but you know there's no magic in the magic. Likewise, ladies and gentlemen, it's a mirage. There's a clock. You can see the clock, but you know what you see is not what's there. That doesn't mean nothing is here. There's an energy. That energy aggregation doesn't make a clock like a mirage. You can see water. I don't say there's nothing. You have water is there. No, you can see water, but you know there's no water. Your perception is like that mirage. I don't want you to suffer, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to wake up. Get ready to be unplugged from this system. You are living in a matrix. You don't know that you are in a matrix. Okay? Okay, I'm going to now tell Teruvan Sannai. Right? Now you have to be afraid. No. Teruvan Saranai. Now you can enjoy the world that you were there. Ladies and gentlemen, you need noble association again and again to understand this. That's why Lord Buddha invented this sasana. That's why Lord Buddha said. That's why Lord Buddha ordained everybody. That's why even his brother, Nanda Kumaraya, even at his wedding day, he ordained him. You know why? Getting married to Janapada Kalyani is not what he has to do as a human being. Don't fall for that trap. You have a good future. We all have a good future. To rest in peace. Otherwise, you will be rest in pieces. Okay? Thank you very much for listening.